day. Have a wonderful day. It's a happy Tuesday around here in the great state of Nebraska, or any state you're in, the state of California, eh? For all them out there in the California state, or the California state, you know. Two meanings to that. One adult, the other one, cars. Get it? Well, greetings from Washington and any state you're listening from with the Dustin Blam Radio Show. As you will hear, we have some brand spanking new music around here. We're going to get ready into our 3 years. It's been 3 years since I produced the show, and it's about time I get back to work. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I was working. Who the heck let in the crows? We ain't crowing around here. You're too kind. We're going to get into it in 3 years, 3 long years that it roughly has been. Now remember, if you have not been to our radio show, we appreciate you coming by and seeing us. You can catch us on YouTube, Apple, and any other streaming device. We do have the podcast on Apple. We are listening to everything, and plus we got your weather and news for the Panhandle of Nebraska. It's coming from Scottsbluff extremely. Well, we're going to kind of start with a few things, a little housekeeping. Please just remember, if you do not know where to get the Dustin Blam Show, go to Spreaker, that is SPREAKER.com, and you can look for Dustin Blam, or the Dustin Blam Show. It should bring up, you should be able to get an app to listen anytime we go live, or even if you want to listen to this later. That is much appreciated. We hope you can listen, download it all the way. We will let you know every single day we go ahead and decide to do a podcast that we are going to do a show no matter what. We'll try to do every show every day because I got nothing better else to do up here. I mean, I'm happy as a clam. I can work on a few things, but you know what? Let's get to the main important housekeeping tool. What happened to me recently? Or how about we just start with the last 3 years before we get into our music? And, well, actually, we might get into some music. Now, just remember, we do have a page on the, it's called The Dustin Blam Show. Please join, please follow it and like it, because that's where we'll kind of post. We'll have to kind of post on the regular account and my account, too. But, otherwise, we're going to get to some fun stuff. And you know we're bringing it very loud and proud, you know. We'll get to some fun stuff. We'll have some, some different tones, so just keep it there. Eventually we'll get to your weather and news for the Panhandle. If there's a weather location you would like for me to do over the radio, over this broadcast, you just give me a holler. That's via Facebook or my cell phone. Either way, I answer both. Facebook, just find the Dustin Blam Show, or if you have me, Dustin Blam, just message me, give me the zip code, and I'll put it into the computer, and I'll have it saved so that the next show, your weather, will be broadcasted over this show. So we appreciate it. Where have we been for the last 3 years? Oh my gosh, it's been that long. Wow, 3 years. Well, I decided back in the day to go back to driving truck. Nowadays, I can't do that anymore because we got into one, little trouble. Two, I just was not feeling it. So if you hear any sounds that don't sound, just remember I'm in my house, which is my studio, and dogs, cell phones, and goats do go off at any time of the day. But anyways, back to me. So I've been gone for 3 years driving truck. I've been to California and back. We got in trouble in Reno, Nevada. If anybody knew about that, you dig. But anyways, we got out of that in a safe manner. Got the load delivered. Medical car was coming up. Diabetes wasn't working. So we kind of had a little bit of a problem there, just getting stuff done, and so we decided, and plus I was needed back up here. There were starting to be problems up here that I needed to be taken care of, so we moved back to the house. We're back in Hay Springs, Nebraska, So, anyways, we'll get to that. And do you remember when that all became to be? I mean, wow, that was a long time ago. But let's get to some songs. Our first two songs of the day is Remember When by Alan Jackson and Down to the River to Pray. And there's going to be a little something before that because of what just happened recently to me. And yes, if you saw the Facebook post of what happened to me, you know what we're going to talk about. And yes, you should chalk your wheels every time. We'll be right back after this song, so stay tuned. We'll be right here.
Remember when I was young and so were you, and time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk and gave our hearts, made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy, there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born, and life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little feet wasn't music? We danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust, vowed we'd never give it up. Remember when? Remember when 30 seems so old now, looking back. It's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turn gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had, and we'll remember when. Remember when?
remember when? Oh my gosh, it's been 3 long years. Do you remember when the Dustin Blem show first started? I remember it back in 2012 for the summer school year. I started on the same very Mac that I have today, which was a MacBook Pro. And I was in summer school because I did some failing and I needed to get up to, try to get everything said and done. Back in 2012 is when I started the radio show. For several years, we did try to do the show off and on. We did start with a skit on my Facebook. Brother Jason Dudley started with that and kind of helped progress that. Then I found Spreaker, which was the radio show I use. And you can go on to Spreaker.com and look up Dustin Blem, and you should be able to find me and be able to listen to the show any old time, download, and be able to talk to me through the chats right now. If anybody wants to join in, you can join in on the radio show. Or we do have Facebook up right now, so you can message me. Either way, I'll get it across several of my devices, from my one laptop to the other laptop to my iPad and to anything else. Alrighty, well, I don't know if anybody wants to. We're going to kind of get this out of the way right now. Just because. So, I did say the next song was Down to the River to Pray. And I said we were going to talk about something prior to that because of something that happened recently. If anybody had read my Facebook post about what happened of me getting pinned underneath my car, thank you for all the wonderful messages. Thank you for the thoughts and prayers. I do appreciate it. I am doing okay. I am doing perfectly fine. Little bruising still yet. The abrasions are still there. A little scarring. Both arms took a hit, but the right one took the worst. Took the brunt of it. Otherwise, the car. After that, we had to have the fire and ambulance show up and help get the car off my arm. Wish the Bobcat didn't break down. But thank God we put a block underneath the main 2 doors on the passenger side of the car, which kept my arm from getting crushed. Yes, it could have gone worse. But I thank everybody. I thank the Haysprings Police Department, or Sheriff's Department, actually. Sheriff's Department. I thank the Sheriff's Department for showing up. The Haysprings Volunteer Fire Department here in Haysprings, Nebraska. I appreciate them to no extent. And for sure, they will be getting a donation from me when they want a donation. I will try to donate to them because they didn't respond very quickly. But you know what? They did show up and they got me out of there, out of a tough situation. Otherwise, I still have some numbness in my hand, in my arm. So I'm still working on getting that feeling back. As a diabetic, if any diabetics know, it's just a slow process. There's not much I can do about it. So, basically after that, I've been kind of having to take it easy. I can't really do much. And so Grandma Karen had to put the tire back on my car so I could be able to use my car again. And she did a wonderful job. I was out there supervising to make sure that nothing happened. And yes, we did order some new stuff. We ordered 2 chocks for the car. They're per tire. And next time any of the tires on any vehicle need to be changed, you bet your sweet bippy that those chocks are going to be underneath the tires. I'm not letting this happen again. So anyways, you can catch us. But I guess if anybody doesn't like me talking about my, what happened to me, I kind of have one quick song for you. But I guess it's for me because I don't know how to explain it. But it's the world's smallest violin.
So if I do not find somebody soon, I'll blow up into smithereens and spew my tiny symphony all up and down a city street while trying to put my mind at ease, like finishing this melody. This feels like a necessity, so this could be the death of me, or maybe just a better me. Now coming with the Tiffany's and take a shot at Hennessy. I know I'm not there mentally, but you could be the remedy, so let me play my violin for you.
Play my smallest violin for you. And we want to thank TikTok and all the music that is provided is through iTunes, through Apple. We appreciate them as well. All rights are reserved for every song I do. Doesn't matter where I get it off of YouTube or TikTok or anything. They reserve the rights. I appreciate that they allow me to play this music. I love it. Because otherwise, without a radio show, I mean... Yeah, some people call this, I call this a radio show, other people call this a podcast. Well, I can't tell you, this is no podcast. I've done a podcast before, and it was through school, so this is not a podcast. This is a radio show. Now, just remember, if you want to join in any old time, just let me know, and I'll see what I can do. I know there's not a lot of people, but we do have something coming up on Friday. It has been notified to me that the Blends are holding a swing dig. If you got the text message from Linda, then you know. That's as far as I'm going to go about it. So, a certain member of our family, if him or his wife are listening, I want to say happy early birthday due to the fact that your birthday will be on Friday. We will do a special show on Friday. I will try to produce that. I wish I could be going on October 1st, but I am so sorry. Something had happened just this morning, and it's sad. Somebody did a fraud on my account this morning and froze and blocked my card, so now I can't use it. So basically, I am shut down. I'm stuck here in the state of Nebraska. I do have a secondary. I can roll the car out, but can't pay the bill. And believe me, that girl, she likes it. And I give her a big kiss. And you know what? I love her. I love everybody around here. They're good to me. I can't say any more about them.
I love it. You guys are so great.
And all the sounds you are listening to are the brand spanking new sound card we just bought, which has all the fun stuff now. Dang it! Who let them crows in? Somebody let the dang crows in, and it's only me and the dogs and goats. I wonder if them dang goats let the crows in again. I told them not to. For goodness sakes, why they keep letting them in? I swear, I have more problems with them trying to get in this house than I do with the crows, eh? Alrighty, well, just remember, all rights are reserved. We do not possess any rights to any of these songs because, one, I buy them. So whatever I buy, it's mine. But otherwise, any other songs are reserved to the rights of the people who own them. So I don't know if any of you want to go down to the river and pray. I would love to go down to the river. Now, where the heck is a river? I don't know where I can find a river. Anybody know where I can find a river? What was funny about that? I don't know. Just remember, we'll be here all day. We're going to be here for the next 2 hours and 39 minutes and 22 seconds. 3 hour show. Sorry about that. I almost started cussing. No, we don't do that on this radio show. We are G to PG rated, and at times we can get PG-13. We get any rated than R, we're in trouble. But otherwise, make sure you hit us up, and we'll go to the, we'll get your weather and news update from the Panhandle Post at thepanhandlepost.com, and from the Weather Bug for the Hay Springs and LaSalle, Colorado weather. We'll be right back after this. Next song is Down to the River to Pray. This song is exclusively provided by the Angel Band, I think, off the Oh Brother Where Art Thou CD. So just stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Come on, brothers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, come on down, don't you want to go down? Come on, mothers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sinners, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Well, who remembers that old TV show back in my day? Wow, Reading Rainbow theme song. Appreciate TikTok for that song. It's only a few seconds long, but you can find that on YouTube. Really wonderful and takes you back to your childhood. Now let's let's get to our weather and news. Coming from the Weather Bug in Hay Springs, Nebraska, currently right now at 9:20 this morning, it is 55 degrees, and it feels like 55 degrees. 76 is the high, 94 or 49 as the low. Don't mind us, we're kind of hard to pronounce most of the stuff, but everybody should know that by now. So, anyways, let's get the mic moved because I have to be able to keep up so you can hear me properly. Alrighty, today in Hay Springs, Nebraska, humidity right now is 55. Winds are 4 miles out of the north-northeast at 4. Visibility right now is pretty dang good. I'll tell you what, it's sunny and sunny as can be. It's going to be 76 degrees. Oh man, that's going to be a nice day. Right now, the air quality is 71. It's fair, and I bet you $50 if you were to look down in Denver, they'll tell you a different story. Wonder how LaSalle looks. Right now, the dew point's at 37, humidity's at 50. Sunrise was at 6:43 a.m. And in about 12, roughly under 12 hours, the sun will be setting at 6:39 p.m. Today is the 27th. And we didn't start our radio show yesterday, but we want to give a big happy birthday to a Mr. Robert Blackwell, my cousin, back in September 26 of 92. He should be 29 right now. Or, no, probably about almost 30. I'll be 29 in November here. Otherwise, it's mostly sunny here in the Hay Springs, Nebraska area. Otherwise, we're going to have some nice days. So, most of the week looks mostly sunny to sunny. Oh, looks like Wednesday we're going to get some wind. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Our favorite thing out here in the Dust Bowl. 81 for Wednesday. 52 will be the low. 87 on Thursday. 81 on Friday. Oh my gosh, we've got some heat. I like it. And Saturday and Sunday coming up this weekend will be 70 to 75. And the temperature's down low at night. But otherwise, it looks like a wonderful day. Wonderful week, and it's going to be good. How about we get to that LaSalle forecast, because that's our other station that we mess with. And this one came out of Rushville for the report. We're coming out of Johnson Elementary School for the LaSalle report, which I do not like, but you know what, whatever. According to LaSalle, Colorado, they call it Evans. That's bull. 57 today, 57 is what it feels like. It's partly cloudy. 78 degrees as the high and 44 as the low. Oh my gosh, it's getting chilly down there. Wonder when the chilly's going to start. I'll tell you what. Wind chill right now, I guess, according to this, is 60 degrees. Dew point is 43. Humidity is at 52. We're just under the Colorado skies. Oh my gosh. 30.14 is the pressure right now. Sunrise for Greeley, Colorado was 6:51 a.m. 12 hours later, roughly, give or take a few minutes, will be sunset at 6:47. Right now, there's no rain. Monthly rain is 0.76, and the wind is out of the north at 2. The new moon is there. According to the air quality, according to our favorite thing, the weather bug, is 13. It's excellent. Oh my gosh, that's the first time in ages. Moderate, for pollen, you might, anybody who is allergic or has allergies, it's a 6.1, which is moderate for today, which is very good. And the last lightning struck in the last 30 minutes was 943.2 miles away. Wow, that's pretty far. Now, don't forget, I love to look at the weather bug because, that lightning strike really tells you a lot. Let's get to the 10-day forecast. Looks like in Colorado, in LaSalle, or Evans, whatever they call it. I call it LaSalle. It's LaSalle either way. Looks like we're going to have 80s, and your weekend is going to be a little cooler. 68 on Saturday, 71 on Sunday. Ooh, looks like a very good day. This Friday is going to be 79 degrees. Looks like Wednesday and Thursday are going to be 80s. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a heat wave. Folks, don't forget to keep your AC units. Not my problem. But let's get to the Panhandle Post at panhandlepost.com, where you can find this news, weather, and all the other radio channels here in the state of Nebraska near us. There was one transported to the hospital after colliding with Scottsbluff power pole. We had a few power issues around here, but we are still not knowing what's going on. In the local news, the Nebraska State Patrol investigating a fatality crash on I-80 near Ogallala. Don't know what that entails, but it sounds reasonable. And yet again, we have fossil beds in North Mountain. They're going to be transferring to their winter hours. Not really much. Shadron Nurse receives Leading Light Award. To some of you, this might not be, spectacular or whatever. But try to get something. 2 are arrested after a weekend pursuit in Lincoln, Douglas counties. And I don't know what that really tells. Looks like we had a death in Dawes County, which is the next county over from us. Dawes County attorney and Nebraska State Patrol investigates a death at the Dawes County jail. And we do have what is called the Alliance Police Department, the media report. So that's, your fun stuff. Of course, yet again, there is a scam alert. There's no difference of a scam alert anymore nowadays. But it sounds like that's going to call us a day for the news and weather. And that is from the Panhandle Post at thepanhandlepost.com. And for us here on the radio show. Otherwise, we appreciate WeatherBug and the Panhandle Post for giving us that information, which is free to go on to the weatherbug.com and be able to read those so that you can listen and hear some great news and stuff. Don't forget, we're always on Facebook at any time of day and night. You can always message us. And just remember, the Dustin Lim radio show will always be joined. It's always on there, so it will pop up. And so, alrighty, folks, let's get to another great song. Trying to fill up this hours of service. Oh, wait a minute. What, are we talking about a truck? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Somebody better... Oh! Gotta hurt. Alright, folks, let's get to our next song, which is going to be by Mark Gray. Very wonderful guy, does really good singing, and he's had some hard times. Please pray for him. I think, if I remember correctly, he is traveling right now. I cannot remember what he's doing. I do see a post every once in a while on Facebook, so keep him and Miss Mary in your thoughts and prayers, and keep everybody else in your prayers, plus our government, and plus our president, because he is a wacko. Now, that is my opinion, and too bad. So sad. Cry me a river, build a bridge. I'll say whatever I say. Mark Gray's song, The Devil Playing Chess. Gotta love this. Then we'll be right back, and then we'll head into our next song, Back to the Front Porch. And this is Bill and Gaither Gloria song, and it's pretty good. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this, and we'll hope to hear and see you soon. Alrighty. Have a good one. We'll be right back.
Well, the preacher's shaking hands and everybody's going home. He sees a young man on the back pew and he's sitting there all alone. The preacher sees the desperation etched upon the young man's face. He says, Lord, give me wisdom in the words that I should say. The man says, preacher, I'm a sinner. I got a lot that I regret. There are sins that I've committed I'd just as soon forget. My whole life has been a failure. I put down my family. I would pray, but I don't think that God wants much to do with me. So the young man tells his story for an hour, maybe more. And everything he hears, well, that old preacher he's heard before. He says, son, it's all real simple. You're not the first to fail life's test. See, you've been playing checkers, but that old devil's playing chess. We need the Lord every day to win the battle. Without him, it's a game that we can't win. For when you play against the devil, you're in trouble. That's the way it is and the way it's always been. Somehow he knows, and he'll hit you where you're weakest. No wonder this old world's in such a mess. It's time to change your strategy for living. See, you've been playing checkers, but the devil's playing chess. Well, the young man finds the altar and the tears begin to flow. He prays and calls out to the Lord, and none of it's for show. And through the stained glass windows there's a beam of glowing light. The preacher hears him say, "Forgive me, Lord," and he knows he's made it right. Soon the young man's on his way, and he shakes the preacher's hand. Says, "After all these years of sinning, well, I believe I understand." And as he shuts the door behind him, well, that old preacher rears up straight, locks the door and says, "Hey, devil, well, I believe that's checkmate." We need the Lord every day to win the battle. Without him, it's a game that we can't win. For when you play against the devil, you're in trouble. That's the way it is and the way it's always been. Somehow he knows, and he'll hit you where you're weakest. No wonder this old world's in such a mess. It's time to change your strategy for living. See, you've been playing checkers, but the devil's playing chess. No wonder we are living in a world that's such a mess. See, we've been playing checkers, but the devil's playing chess.
Swinging, that screen door open, bringing a tall cold glass of sweet tea for Daddy's hand.
A hard day's work and finally resting, me and him and brother getting hungry for what's cooking in Mama's pan. After supper out there picking, singing hymns into the night.
That's the kind of simple living I've been chasing all my life. 'Cause there ain't nothing any better than love, faith, and family together. In this world of crazy weather, it's the safest place to ride out any storm. Gotta get back to the front porch.
I remember looking back, seeing Daddy wave as I was leaving. That Lord help him tear in Mama's eyes. climbing trees to climbing ladders, trying to shine, trying to matter, only left me less than satisfied.
Now I don't have a front porch like my mom and daddy did, but I'm finding it's a way of life, no matter where you live. 'Cause there ain't nothing any better than love, faith, and family together in this world of crazy weather. It's the safest place to ride out any storm. Gotta get back to the front porch. There ain't nothing any better than love, faith, and family together in this world of crazy weather. It's the safest place to ride out any storm. Gotta get back to the front porch. Gotta get back to the front porch. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna smile, gonna rest for a little while. Gotta get back to the front porch. Not gonna worry anymore. Have a little talk with my Lord. Gotta get back to the front porch.
Hug my wife and show my kids this is the only way to live.
Gotta get back to the front porch.
Back to the front porch.
And back to the front porch. What a wonderful song for us. That is a true, we need to get back to the front porch. We need to get back to what life used to be instead of what life is today. But there's not much we can do about that. We have to play with what we are dealt with. Of course, we're going to fill up some more times of, some other sauce. Mario! Sorry, we're just having a little bit of fun. This is the first show ever in 3 years. Wow, this has been a long time. Where we have been driving back and forth from Denver, Colorado to California and all 11 western states. I've been all over the place, believe me. I'm no longer driving truck anymore. Can't drive truck. I don't want to drive truck. I mean, seriously, it's getting worse out there. And found out that somebody not close to me, but was roughly could have been a relative, a Groutberger, died. So pretty sad that he died, and wish he would have gone to the hospital. But nothing we could do except for do something for him. As he went on to heaven, we're going to keep doing it for him.
Always on the go, doing what the best know how to do. Jamming gears has got to be a fever.
Fever.
Cause men become addicted to the grind.
That's what he was, addicted to the grind.
It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man and a steady hand pull that load behind. Big wheels are rolling, big wheels are rolling, moving on. Big wheels.
Mr. Kurt Groundberger, I know they did most of this stuff at your funeral, but rest in peace, dear fellow trucker. And you just go on up to heaven and drive them loads all over the world. We'll stay down here and we'll keep on and keep it on. And just remember, if you're a trucker listening to this podcast, keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up and keep it between the ditches. And we'll see you on the flip-flop. Well, we're going to get into another crazy thing. It depends on what I want to do. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do some stuff. And, on top of that, it's coming up. It's almost October. It's going to be Halloween. Don't forget the Pumpkin Spice Latte Creamer is out in Walmart. So go get you some today. I know I have a bunch myself. And I've already had my coffee. I get up so dang early. I have my coffee. Technically, I could be drinking coffee all day long. But we need to fill up some more space.
Climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
Now everything's technicolor.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
And every day's a dream when I'm carrying your love with me. Oceanside lighthouse when the tide dies down. Get married on a beach, white sand and white gown, blue skies and white clouds. Tomorrow ain't promised, all we got is right now. Yeah, and you know I'm down to ride, girl. Yeah, for the rest of my life, girl. Yeah, what we got's all I need, and every day's a dream when I'm carrying your love with me.
I'm carrying your love with me. What in the world just happened? Hold on, folks. What? Are you telling me right? I sound masculine? If you can tell that I'm masculine, that's a voice changer. We just love to push the button. Hold on.
And of course, you're gonna sound like a crazy person with the high voice, you know. What in the world is going on here? Oh, sounds like Colorado's gonna get some weather.
Now how about this? That sounds so deep. You love it, don't you? You want some. Okay, we're getting a little too sexual here. We better back off and get back to our favorite music. Give us 5 seconds as we do some switching here.
And sorry about that, but I was having a little bit of fun. And that was carrying your love with me via TikTok. And we appreciate that because, you know, we have to fill a whole bunch of stuff. But, you know, it's fun to push buttons. I guess we'll get to our next song, which is Finish Well, the Carr Family, and that is spelled C-A-R-R, not C-A-R. Carr Family with 2 R's. They are really good. They are really good singers. I have their whole album, and this was at somebody else's funeral that we had a while back and finished well. It's a beautiful song. We'll be right back after this, so stay tuned and stick with us. We'll be right back.
There will come a day, I know without a doubt, around the throne the saints will bow and lay down every crown. How glorious that moment, to see him face to face, to hear him say, well done my child, you finished your race. But for now the sun's still rising, there's work to still be done, while we're waiting for the promise of what is yet to come. Finish well, every day that we are given, finish well, for the glory of his name. Finish strong until the Savior finally calls us home. Give it everything we have. Finish well. There's no truth in saying we've seen our better days. These are the days to be courageous, bold and full of faith. So wherever he may lead us, whatever it may cost, let the church arise and lift the banner of the cross. Strong until the Savior finally calls us home. Give it everything we have. Finish well. Every day that we are given, finish well, for the glory of his name.
Well, I really wasn't one for going to church, you see. But I went that night somehow in spite of that. They ushered me in with a warm and friendly smile, and 5 rows back I sat. 5 rows back, I remember it well. The story of Jesus I heard them tell. They told about heaven, and they warned me of hell, and I listened from 5 rows back. Oh, the words of the preacher man, they were arrows of burning truth. They pierced my heart as he spoke so earnestly. He told how Jesus suffered, how he bled, how he died, and that he did it just for folks like you and me. Oh, the choir started singing, just as I am. I knew I was lost, my life was a sham. So I came and I was washed in the blood of the Lamb. From 5 rows back that night I came. What a change, things are different now. Peace and happiness fills my heart. Jesus walks and talks with me each passing day. And I know that through the years of time and throughout eternity, I'll not forget that night that he washed my sins all away. I can still hear that old choir singing, oh, just as I am. I knew I was lost, for my life was a sham. So I came and I was washed in the blood of the Lamb. From 5 rows back that night I came. From 5 rows back, praise God, I came.
5 rows back, if you have not heard that, that is Mark Gray. We're going to get to your long playlist to kind of help fill out some of these hours. So stay tuned with us. We'll be right back, and we're going to hit it off for a long, long while. It's going to be fun.
Now the circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. I remember when I was a lad, times were hard and things were bad. But there's a silver lining behind every cloud.
Just poor people, that's all we were, trying to make a living out of black lead dirt. We'd get together in a family circle, singing loud.
Daddy sang bass.
Mama sang
brother will join right in there. Singing seems to help a troubled soul. One of these days, and it won't be long, I'll rejoin them in a song. I'm gonna join the family circle at the throne. Though the circle won't be broken, by and by, Lord, by and by.
Daddy sang bass.
Mama sang tenor.
Me and little brother will join right in there. In the sky, Lord, in the
I remember after work, Mama would call in all of us. You could hear us singing for a country mile.
Well, now little brother is done gone on, but I'll rejoin him in a song. We'll be together again up yonder in a little while.
Daddy sang bass.
Mama sang tenor.
Me and little brother will join right in there. Singing seems to help a troubled soul. One of these days, and it won't be long, I'll rejoin them in a song. I'm gonna join the family circle at the throne. Though the circle won't be broken, by and by, Lord, by and by.
Daddy sang bass.
Mama sang tenor.
Me and little brother will join right in there. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the
There was a holy hush all over as I walked into the room, and I stood before him face to face. I was gloriously made new. There was a great and awesome presence, and a light as bright as day. As I bowed to kneel with the angels, I heard the Spirit say, all rise, all rise, to stand before the throne in the presence of the Holy One. All rise, all rise, as we worship the Messiah. All rise. Then I looked at those all around me with their hands uplifted high, and the Spirit laid his hands on me, and I uplifted mine. We were singing hallelujahs, praises to his name. As I bowed to kneel with the angels, I heard the Spirit say, all rise, to stand before the throne in the presence of the Holy One. All rise, as we worship the Messiah. singing holy, 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 worthy, worthy is the Lamb who was and is to come. He is the great I am. Oh, rise, to stand before the throne in the presence of the Holy One. Oh, rise, as we worship the Messiah. Oh, rise, to stand before the throne in the presence of the Holy One. Oh, rise, as we worship our Messiah. Oh, rise, hallelujah. Oh, rise, glory to the name of Jesus. Oh, rise. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise you, Jesus. We worship you, Jesus. We worship you.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I found. I was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious day that grace appeared, the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Than when we first begun.
The boys are marching. Cheer up, comrades, they will come. And beneath the flag we love, we shall breathe the air us off 100 men or more. But before we reached their lines, they were beaten back dismayed, and we heard the cry of victory o'er and o'er. Tramp, 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 the boys are marching. Cheer up, comrades, they will come. And beneath the flag we love, we shall breathe the air again of the free men in our own beloved home. Tramp, 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 the boys are marching. Cheer up, comrades, they will come. And beneath the flag we love, we shall breathe the air again in the freedom of our own beloved home. We're tenting tonight on the old campground. Give us a song to cheer our weary hearts, a song of home and friends we love so deep. Many are the hearts that are weary tonight, wishing for the war to cease. Many are the hearts that are searching for the right to see the dawn of peace. Tenting tonight, tenting tonight, tenting on the old campground. We're tired of the war on the old campground, weary of killing men. Many brave and true who left their homes will not return again. Many are the hearts that are weary tonight, wishing for the war to cease. Many are the hearts that are searching for the right to see the dawn of peace. Tenting tonight, tenting tonight, tenting on the old We are a band of brothers and native to the soil, all fighting for the property we gain by honest toil. Shout hurrah, hurrah, for Southern rights, hurrah, hurrah, for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Hurrah, hurrah, for Southern rights, hurrah, hurrah, for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Hurrah! And when our rights were threatened, the cry rose near and far. Defend we will the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Shout hurrah, hurrah, for Southern rights, hurrah, hurrah, for the bonny blue flag that bears a single star. Hurrah, hurrah. southern lights, hurrah, hurrah for the bonny blue flag that bears the single star. The Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah, down with the traitor and up with the star. Yes, we'll rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We will rally from the hillside, we'll rally from the plain, shouting the battle cry of freedom. Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah, down with the traitor and up with the star. Rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of 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 freedom. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton, old times there and not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland, in Dixieland, where I was born in early on one frosty morning. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Then I wish I was in Dixie, hooray, hooray. In Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south to Dixie. Away, away, away down south to Dixie. There's buckwheat cakes and Injun batter, makes you fat or a little bit fatter. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. I'll kick and ball and scratch for gravel. Dixie's where I'm bound to travel. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Then I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray. In Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south to Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah, we'll give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The ladies, they will all turn out, the men will cheer and the boys will shout, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. My eyes have seen the glory of
sailing down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we met the bloody British near the town of New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept it coming. There wasn't nigh as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began a running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. See the British come. There must have been 100 of them beating on the drums. They stepped so high and they made their bugles ring, while we stood beside our cotton bales and didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept it coming. There wasn't nigh as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began a running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began a running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico.
How sweet to hold a newborn baby and feel the pride and the joy that it gives, but greater still, that calm assurance. Oh, this child, this child, this child can face uncertain days because he lives, and because he lives,
Who has held the oceans in his hands? Who has numbered every grain of sand? Kings and nations tremble at his voice. All creation rises to rejoice.
Behold our God seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him.
Has given counsel to the Lord? Who can question any of his words? Who can teach the one who knows all things? Who can fathom all his wondrous deeds? Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Adore him. Adore
Who has felt the nails upon his hands, bearing all the guilt of sinful man? God eternal, humble to the grave, Jesus Savior, risen now to reign. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. You will reign forever. 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 Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him.
We loaded up my old station wagon with a tent a Coleman and sleeping bags, some fishing poles, a cooler of Cokes. 3 days before we had to be back. When you're 7, you're in 7th heaven. When you're going camping in the wild outdoors. As we turned off on that old dirt road, he looked at me and swore, Dad, this could be the best day of my life. I've been dreaming day and night about the fun we'll have. Just me and you doing what I've always wanted to. I'm the luckiest boy alive. This is the best day of my life. His 15th birthday rolled around. Classic cars were his thing. When I pulled in the drive with that old vet, I thought that boy would go insane. When you're in your teens, your dreams revolve around four spinning wheels. We worked nights on end till it was new again. And as he sat behind the wheel, he said, Dad, this could be the best day of my life. I've been dreaming day and night about the fun we've had. Just me and you doing what I've always wanted to. I'm the luckiest boy alive. This is the best day of my life. Standing in a little room back of the church with our tuxes on, looking at him, I say, I can't believe, son, that you're grown. He said, Dad, this could be the best day of my life. I've been dreaming day and night of being like you. Now it's me and her, watching you and Mom, I've learned I'm the luckiest man alive. This is the best day of my life. I'm the luckiest man alive. This is the best day of my life.
Needing strength for my journey, I knelt at the cross where Jesus once died for me. And I asked, is this the place where hope abides? And this he said to me.
Beyond the cross is a tomb that is empty. You won't find me there anymore. And beyond the tomb is life everlasting and hope forevermore.
Then I sought reassurance, and I went to the tomb, to the place where his body once laid. And I cried, Lord, help me see, is there hope here for me?
sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I am not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountains. So come with me, we'll go and see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes, and you sleep out every night. Where the boxcars all are empty, and the sun shines every day. On the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, all the cops have wooden legs, and the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. The farmers' trees are full of fruit, and the barns are full of hay. Oh, I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't fall, the wind don't blow, in the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, you never change your socks, and the little streams of alcohol come a-trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their hats, and the railroad bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and of whiskey, too. You can paddle all around them in a big canoe in the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out again as soon as you are in. There ain't no short-handled shovels, no axes, saws, or picks. I'm a-going to stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the Turk that invented work in the big rock candy mountains. I'll see you all this coming fall in the big rock candy mountains.
As the sun rose that morning on the day of Job's trial, he rose up to serve God as any other day. Bound and determined to live in God's favor, and nothing would stand in his way.
Then the messengers came one by one with their stories. In just a few moments, Job lost all he had. Great wealth and riches and the health of his body, and even his children were dead. The Lord giveth, he taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I served him before, and I'll serve him today. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
Job's wife came before him to voice her opinions. She said, you should end it, just curse God and die. Job rose from the ashes and looked toward the heavens. He brushed back the tears in his eyes.
He said, the Lord giveth, he taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I served him before, and I'll serve him today. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
When troubles come silently,
blessed be the name.
When storm winds blow violently,
blessed be the name. When Satan comes oppressing me, blessed be the name.
I'll still serve God faithfully.
Blessed be the name. The Lord giveth, he taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I served him before, and I'll serve him today. Blessed be the name. Blessed be the name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. The Lord.
But I want you to sing this great old hymn. Blessed be the tie that binds I want to hear you sing it. Bless me. Fellowship, sing it.
First one off the dock, long before dawn. Headed to the blue water, won't take long. A box full of ballyhoo rigged just right. Still hurting from that party last night. 30 miles later, get the call lines in. Scramble round the cockpit thinking we're gonna win. 7 hours later, we still ain't caught a thing. The mood on this boat sure has changed. I got the blue Marlin blues, from my hat to my shoes. I used to catch them in twos, no matter which bit I choose. How many more can I lose? They got me drinking the booze. I got the blue Marlin blues. I had one swimming right behind my bait, all lit up, man, I just couldn't wait. I picked up the rod, I put it in free spool, thinking I'll shake his blue Marlin blues. He knocked it out of the cliff, and I fed him some line. I locked it up, and I began to whine. He came out of the water, spit the bait right at me, then disappeared back into the sea. I got the blue Marlin blues, from my hat to my shoes. I used to catch them in twos, no matter which bait I choose. How many more can I lose? They got me drinking the booze. I got the blue Marlin blues. Right rigger, boys! Right rigger! There he is! Oh, man. Captain's got us in the grass again. Huh. Somebody bring me a cool drink. Still got them old blue Marlin blues. Ah, look over there. Dave Money got hooked up again. Catching all the fish. So lucky. Ooh, that's stinky, boys. And we're gonna head on back to the dock now. Ain't no blue Marlin out here. He's just a singer, a natural born guitar ringer, kind of a clinger to sad old songs. He's He's not a walk behind her. He's a new note finder. His name's a reminder of a blues man that's already gone. So he started drinking, took some things that messed up his thinking. He was sure sinking when she came along. He was alone in the spotlight, not too much left inside. She changed all that one night when she sang him this song. Hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, you ain't got to prove to me you're some kind of macho man. You wasted so much of your life running through the dark nights. Let me shine a little love light down on that blues man. He got so sick from speeding, all the things they said he was needing. If he is to keep on pleasing all of his fans, he got cuffed on dirt roads. He got sued over no shows. She came and took all that old load down off that blues man. And he sang, hey baby, I love you too. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, I do get tired of this traveling band. I'm over 40 years old now. Nights would be cold now if you hadn't stuck it out with this blues man. He's over 40 years old now. Nights would be so cold now if she hadn't hung around with that blues man. it's gonna be the day you don't mean everything to me. When a nickel's worth $1 and gold ain't worth a dime, when they build a ship on the waters that will take you back in time, when the stars have all been counted and I stop loving you, honey, they'll be driving Buicks to the moon. You don't have to worry about what comes to pass. This old world may wear out, but my love's gonna last. If they ever build that highway to the moon, I'll just find something else to promise you. When a nickel's worth $1 and gold ain't worth a dime, when they build a ship on waters that will take you back in time, when the stars have all been counted and I stop loving you, honey, they'll be driving Buicks to the moon. When the stars have all been counted and I stop loving you, honey, they'll be driving Buicks to the moon.
My old friends say I'm missing all the good times. Why I live for Jesus they can't understand. But by the time they realize I'm truly missing, I'll be missing tribulation, living in glory land. Oh, by the time they find me missing, I'll be living over there, where there is no reminiscing of all the sorrow we've had down here. And by the time they look around them and they discover that I'm gone, I'll be in that mighty chorus, singing round the Master's throne. Guess I'm missing a lot of earthly pleasures. Well, I'm not famous and I'm not a millionaire, but I know for sure I'll not be missing heaven, where I'll be known to all the rich and happy beyond compare. For by the time they find me missing, I'll be living over there, where there is no reminiscing of all the sorrow we've had down here. And by the time they look around them and they discover that I'm gone, I'll be in that mighty chorus, singing round the Master's throne. Oh, by the time they find me missing, I'll be living over there, where there is no reminiscing of all the sorrow we've had down here. And by the time they look around them and they discover that I'm gone, I'll be in that mighty chorus, singing round the Master's throne. I'll be singing round the Master's throne.
cried so long, he ran out of tears, just a worn-out man, looking for a healing hand. Then one day his chance came along, a healing man who could make him strong, and he caught his eyes, but his question took him by surprise. Do you want to be well? Really want to be well? Are you willing to take up your mat and help yourself? Do you want to be free? Really want to be free? If you want to be healed and whole, you gotta want to be well. Ever tried to fix yourself, and every time you got up you fell, then you wallowed there, drowning in your own despair? Have you gotten used to the chains? Are you so attached to the pain you're afraid to part? And ask the man for a brand new heart. Wanna be well, really wanna be well? Are you willing to take up your mat and help yourself? Do you wanna be free? Really wanna be free? If you wanna be healed and whole, you gotta wanna be well. There's a better life waiting just for you. Endless open spaces in the sun. But you gotta wanna be well. Really wanna be well. Are you willing to take up your mat and help yourself? Do you wanna be free? Really wanna be free? If you wanna be healed and whole, you gotta wanna be well. If you wanna be healed and whole, you gotta wanna be well.
Don't hang your head and cry. There's a million reasons why. You can hold your head high and smile. There's a loving God who cares. He hears and answers prayer. He will walk beside you every mile. When you can't find the strength you need to carry on, that's the time our God will prove himself so strong. And he will work a miracle that only he can do. And once again, just as before, he will bring you through. Don't hang your head and cry. There's a million reasons why. You can hold your head high and smile. There's a loving God who cares. He hears and answers prayers. He will walk beside you every mile. Now we all have those days when it seems the sun won't shine, and rain just keeps on pouring down from the darkest sky. But it's in those times we really learn to give up our control and hold on to the promises we already know. Don't hang your head and cry. There's a million reasons why. You can hold your head high and smile. Just take the time to read the words he wrote in love for you, and trust that every morning his mercies will be new. Don't hang your head and cry. There's a million reasons why. You can hold your head high and smile. There's a loving God who cares. He hears and answers prayers. He will walk beside you every mile. So hold your head up high and smile.
It was painted red, the stripe was white. It was 18 feet from the bow to the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta. I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. We put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love and made for the water. Ran her for years till the transom got rotten. A piece of my childhood that'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn her sharp and I'd make it whine. He'd say, you can't beat the way an old wood boat rides. Just a little late across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new in '64. Daddy got it right cause the engine was smoking, couple of burnt valves and he had it going. He'd let me drive her and we'd haul off a load down a dirt strip where we'd dump trash off a thick tin road. I'd sit up in the seat and stretch my feet out to the pedals, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford with 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I'd keep it right. And he'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it's Just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. A young girl, two hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And he'd say, turn it left and steer it right. Straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we'd ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me drive. Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. She's just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. back in 1981. Our life together had just begun. I didn't know what my future would hold, but you gave me a chance, so I set out on the road. It wasn't easy going then. There were times I almost threw that old towel in, but you kept calling me back to the stage, and I finally found my place in each and every face. I'm not saying I'm through by any means. There's still things that I want to say and do. I hope you won't forget me, 'cause we've shared a lot of dreams, and just know that I'll always remember you. When I first set out on the road, I figured I had maybe 5 good years to sing my songs for you folks. Well, it's going on 30 now, and I still love it just as much as I ever did. When I hear that announcer say my name, and I walk through those curtains and see your smiling faces, my feet don't touch the ground again till I walk out and get back on that bus that got me here. I don't know how many more years I've got left to do this, but I figure a few. I do want you to know, though, that when I do walk off this stage for the last time, and I'm all settled in away from all this, you won't be far away. I'll still hear your screams and cheers in my mind, and I'll always remember you. I'm not saying I'm through by any means, 'cause there's still things that I want to say and do. I hope you won't forget me, 'cause we've shared a lot of dreams, and just know that I'll always remember you. You've pulled me through some hard times, hope I pulled you through a few, and just know that I'll always remember you.
Chose you before you knew who I was. I heard you crying down in Egypt's land. You are my people, I am your God. A covenant we cannot comprehend. I'm gonna take you on a journey. We're gonna walk across the sea. Children, don't you worry. Let me set your mind at ease. You do what's possible. You do the praise. I'll do the miracle. I'll make the way. You put your trust in me, you keep the faith. Then when you can't go on, that's when I'll do the miracle. We are His children. He is our God. He saved us from the wicked world of sin. So why do we worry when it all falls apart? When the stormy tides of life come crashing in. But we have just one purpose, that's to trust with all our heart. Let us stand back with wonder as we watch the waters part. And He said, you do what's possible, you do the praise, I'll do the miracle, I'll make the way. You put your trust in me, you keep the faith. Then when you can't go on, that's when I'll do the miracle. You do what's possible, you do the praise, I'll do the miracle, I'll make the way. You put your trust in me, you keep the faith. Then when you can't go on, then when you can't go on, that's when I'll do the
Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from these prison walls, I'll fly. I'll fly away. Fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by
meet you in the morning by the bright riverside, where no sorrow has drifted away. I'll be standing at the portals when the gates open wide, at the close of life's long dreary day. I'll meet you in the morning, with a how do you do, and we'll sit down by the river, and with rapture all the acquaintance renew. You know me in the morning, by the smile that I wear, when I meet you in the morning, in that city that is built for square. I will meet you in the morning at the end of the way, on the streets of that city of gold, where we all can be together and be happy forever, while the years and the ages shall roll. I'll meet you in the morning, with a how do you do, and we'll sit down by the river, and with rapture old acquaintance renew. You know me in the morning, by the smile that I wear, when I meet you in the morning, in that city that is built for square. I'll meet you in the morning, with a how do you do, and we'll sit down by the river, and with rapture all the acquaintance renew. You know me in the morning, by the smile that I wear, when I meet you in the morning, in that city that is built for square.
Some black morning when this life is o'er,
for weary days, and then I will fly away to that home where joy will never end. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by I will fly away.
I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet, happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me.
It's a song that'll carry a message along through the densest of foggy nights. And a tune is the rope that can throw a man hope when he's going down for the third time. It's a sweet melody that can cut your heart free from the chains of a past defeat. You can suddenly see through the sweet harmony a path for your wandering feet.
I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet, happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me.
Don't tell me the world is a hopeless old place and I might as well just give in to the doom and gloom. Life's a waiting room for the blow that'll do us all in. I can't sympathize when before my eyes is a hope shining bright as day. I gotta follow the song that keeps drawing me on with my feet dancing all the way.
I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet, happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet, happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. Yeah, with a sweet, happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. Long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet, happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty.
Remember when we had no worries, not a care in the world, we were young, laughing and playing, no time for tears, but in a few years they would come. Now every day has its problems, they only get worse every day. When I'm overwhelmed, I remember something my dad used to say. Looking back through the years, turning back every page, God was there all the time, every step of the way. We live by His grace, doing our best, yet we can't help but to worry and fret. When the bills are all due, when the words come out wrong, when the dreams that we have never do come along, but God always works things out for the best. Looking back now, I can see I was blessed. When it's all said and done and the race has been run, I'm gonna wish I had worried less. The years really do turn like pages, how quickly the chapters are done. We're a little bit older and wiser, with a few less miles left to run. Not every day had the storm clouds, not every day sunny skies, but there'll be a day when we all look back, and maybe then we'll realize. Looking back through the years, turning back every page, God was there all the time, every step of the way. We live by His grace, doing our best, yet we can't help but to worry and fret. When the bills are all due, when the words come out wrong, when the dreams that we have never do come along, but God always works things out for the best. Looking back now, I can see I was blessed. When it's all said and done and the race has been run, I'm gonna wish I had worried less. When it's all said and done and my race has been run, I'm gonna wish I had worried less.
Wish I had worried less. What a wonderful song by Matt Gray. Well, folks, that will do it for today. Probably stay tuned. We'll be back probably tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. Don't forget, middle of the week is Hump Day. Hump Day, Hump Day. Tomorrow is Hump Day. Look for the title. Probably Hump Day. Well, we're going to try to get out of here. We're going to get out because we got stuff to do, and it's lunchtime. For some of you, it might be breakfast. For me, every meal is a meal. Whether it's friend or foe, I will still eat it. All right, let's get out of here with a few more things, and then we'll be done for the day. So let's keep rolling. It's been brought to my attention. It's time to end this show. We're going to end it up right. We're going to play some good music to finish out the show. We hope you had a wonderful time, wonderful day, and been here. We thank you, everybody, for listening and bringing this show to you. I am Dustin Blem. I am the one who produces, creates this show. I hope it inspires you. Maybe we'll try to get some Bible verses in next time. But right now, hopefully you love the channel. And we'll be right back. That wasn't even a minute. But that's okay. Well, there's just a few more things we got to do to kind of wind down the time a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, so we're going to just start pushing buttons.
You don't need coffee.
Yes, I do.
No,
It's
you don't.
one thing.
Because you had a bad day.
If you're having a bad day, listen to our show. We appreciate everything everybody has done. And stay tuned. Come with us. We'll be there. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little bit of fun. And if you don't like these next two songs, that's your fault. I saved the best for last. But don't have a bad day. Enjoy your day. It is great with us. We love you. Have fun. If you don't like this next one, you will be in serious trouble. I have ammo and I will use it. Got about 3 more songs for you just to help out, ease out the sounds. So we'll be right back. Here we go for 2. You know you love it. It's a Barbie Girl song. It's Barbie Girl Day. If that's for you, have a blessed day. We'll catch you on the next time. Come back to us any old time. We got a little sketch at the end for the last few minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be right with you.
Make me walk, make me talk, do whatever you please. I cannot find you stop, I can lay on my knees.
Come jump in, little friends, let us do it again. Hit the town, pull around, let's go party.
You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours, you can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours.
Give you a little bit of a violin. This is a really good violin song. And if you want to pretend you're doing the violin, believe me, you can get your head up moving like a crazy maniac. I know I do every time. Awesome!
It's the wonder of nature, baby!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's not good. It's time to end the show because the fuzz is rolling in the yard. The fuzz is rolling on the property. Everybody run for it! We're out of here. Peace to your homies. We appreciate y'all. Just get it back on. And we're going to leave you with just one more for the time being. We ain't ending it on the cops because there ain't no cop around here, and the only cop is me, and I'm doing the radio show. Now, I don't know if everybody knows this, but John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. If you don't know that song, you're going to know it in 5 seconds after that. We're done for. We're going to get the heck out of here, and we're going to go roll because we got work to do. We got a truck to move and get some lunch, and that will call our day. So let's get some Jingleheimer Schmidt going.
This is wrong and I'm afraid I can't be right.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, his name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, ah la 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 la. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, his name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
John Jacob Jingleheimer.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I love it! You guys are so great!
Alrighty, folks, that will do it for today. The Dustin Blam Show is officially over. It's been about 3 total hours. We're done for the day. We're going to go do some fun stuff. We hope you come back tomorrow for the next show, and we'll be seeing ya. Wish I had one of those favorite sayings, but you know what? Hopefully you come back, you enjoy this wonderful music. Don't forget, you can always join us at Spreaker.com. Just search for The Dustin Blem Show, and you should be able to find it. If you don't, please let me know. Otherwise, you can contact me via Facebook. And remember, you can always check us out on Facebook, The Dustin Blem Show. We have a page. Don't forget, you can listen to this podcast on Apple, SoundCloud, YouTube now, and Facebook and any other website we have. Alrighty, folks. Well, we're going to keep this going, and it's about time. Time's up. And wish we could do a lot more, but we're done. We're done. Well, that's the bell. I guess we better go. Alrighty, folks. If you like this, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Dustin. It's not the Dustin Blem Show, but it's Dustin Blem. You can look for all the Spreaker radio shows there. If we have any issues, we will deal with them. So please come back and tune in tomorrow, and we will go over something else. Hopefully you love the music. We'll be gone for now. So we much appreciate y'all, and you just have a nice, wonderful day. And remember, God created everybody. Don't be a jerk. Have a nice day. We'll chow you later. This is Dustin Blem signing off for today. We'll see you tomorrow at about maybe 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So stay tuned. We'll be right with you tomorrow morning on the Dustin Blem Show. I'm Dustin Blem, signing off for the very last time for today. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please check the Facebook page. We will try to update as much as we can. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.